had come to a new world. He surely survived, doesn't he? The first thing Steve did was to look for food and dig out food to create his tools. After grazing his tongue to he won a mine to get iron and diamond. Sure he didn't get them in less than an hour in a mine, didn't he? Well, that's how it was. Only in the first 15 minutes he got a full iron, and after 3/4 of an hour he got a full diamond. Now another great challenge is approaching for our hero. Will he have managed to leave the mine alive? Because food was scarce and he was far below meaning since the minimum layer to find diamond is 12 and the layer that is at ground level is usually 70 or higher. After achieving the great feat on leaving a mine alive from layer 12 with a full diamond and experience level 30, Steve set out to find a village, a well-populated village, well supplied and with enough space for him to build her future home. Looking ahead, he saw a forest to which he immediately went since there are always animals, which he could hunt and eventually eat. And of course, there are also trees, which will use a big base for your house and also to create natural charcoal to cook the meat. It should be easy for Steve should eat. While Steve was heading to his future home and future village, he found several rare objects. One on the team was a temple in the desert, an amulet he found with which he killed. Under the temple that Steve found in the desert, there was a hidden room, which had 4 chests with treasure. But it is unimaginable to think that they will find this treasure without protection, so Steve began to lose careful for a trap, which which he only led to down a block he discovered is what's dynamite. A lot of dynamite which would be activated if Steve took a ground step. By simple reaction, Steve dedicated himself to removing and the dynamite that was under the ground, eventually finding what seemed to be the activator of the trap, which was a pressure plate that Steve stepped on the or dropped something on top of the plate in will activate, thus igniting all the dynamite and exploding. All the treasure that were there along with it, but thanks to Steve cunning, that did not happen as a result of the intelligence insane. One of the chests there was what can be called the best enchantment in the world. The name of the is repair which, in exchange for one experience, completely repair and weapon or tool and even a part on the armor. And infinitely, the only problem with the enchantment is that every time you want to repair something, you have to spend an experience living. After leaving the temple, he decided to go north to continue his search for villages. Shortly after he found a village full of villagers willing to trade with him. Steve made a pact with the village to want them to let him build a house and live there for the rest of, of her life in exchange for protection. Protection for what? Steve asked the village, told him that for some there was a camp of villagers who went to village weekly to steal all the things that they considered valuable during the week. They say that they could not live in the village because for them their village was everything, and if they left it was like not now knowing themselves. After his clarification, Steve decided to accept the proposal. Just one day before Steve arrived, they had sacked the village. So Steve had a week to build her a house and prepare to fight. Sure, he will make it, won't he?